the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. 30, red, cycle, smash, red. Set, cut.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
There, ready.
Gordon is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is run in by Ibuka. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. There's a give up the middle for Sampson. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on. Hey! That's all lady.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Ward. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go.
Inside run with Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Here we go. Set. Gotta be lying. Trap 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70.
They snap it to Ward. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 5.
Set, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
brought down behind.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Ready. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. This is taken at the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. That's Ibuka in motion. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To throw is Ward. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Here now, third and 5. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Okay, break. Come on. Hit. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as it takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Set.
The drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a second and 3 from the 33.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Here we go. 52 full. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the toss, they'll run. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
Okay.
Third and long.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Give, it's Sampson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 21, here's second and 9. Now it's Ward. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On the ground, it's Sampson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready, right?
Play fake, now Ward to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll talk things over before third down. Ready. Here's Sampson. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Claws red. Let's go now. Set.
He'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone, and these were big plays.
A big play for the Panthers. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Red 38. Set.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st down, Wolf. A hit as he threw the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Ward. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinals, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing is Ward. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Ward to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
3rd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Again, it's Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Buccaneers are on the board. It's now 14-7. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Six, Mega. Ready, ready. Oh, 45, White.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. 10 flat. Hut.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
Spike 60. Steal. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Yellow. 22.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short right. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Got it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Down. Spot.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Hiking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Time to be lying.
Off play action, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going to go. It's Ward. That's
sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, here's Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
We'll push forward here down to about the 27. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On play action, it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap for Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on fourth down.
Pat the 60.
They snap it to Ward. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, cut.
Up the middle they go. Big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. To Sampson, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To throw on second down is Ward. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Set, ready, set.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Let's go. Red, 30, ready.
Hill looks to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 5.
Blaster, 6, set, hut. Black 40. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat, and it's caught. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. He'll try to run. And he's going to have a Panthers first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go, here we go. 52 Bulls. Set, go.
He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Carolina. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it, ready?
On 1st and 10, Ward. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Panthers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Okay, ready?
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the ready. Fight 60. Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Set, ready. Ready.
They'll give on the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it, and he will score again. Touchdown, Panthers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. Panthers stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now, first down throw for Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, here's Ward. And left side, it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Throwing is Ward. Throwing right, it's taken in.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on third down, Ward fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. From the gun, here's Ward. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point is good. And the Buccaneers cut into the lead a little bit.
Buccaneers 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own
33-yard line.
line.
Ready. 52 blue. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.